Hello everyone, it's me, Flylady Kat. Good morning. Let's have a little chat with Kat. It's our morning motivation, and I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to help you learn how to finally love yourself. Okay, today is Friday, and it is a 3-layer cake. Our first layer is our 5 routines, the ones we do in the morning. If you're at home, is your morning routine for yourself and your children would be secondary. The laundry and the paper routine. If you work, just the morning routine and the routine for your children if you have them. Okay, in the afternoon, your after dinner routine. If you work, you're going to do your laundry and your paper routine when you come home from work, and then you're going to do your, make your dinner, have it holding, do your laundry, do your paper routine. Then the last thing is for our evening routine is our before bed routine for ourselves and our children. So those are our 5 routines spread out throughout the day, nothing overwhelming. That's the first layer of our sweet little 3-layer cake. The second layer of our cake is our zone. We are still in zone 1. This is the last day for the entryway. Make sure you get it all spiffed up. It's looking great. You got about 10 minutes to do a little deep clean in there, 15 minutes if you need to do a declutter instead, not also, okay? If you are a payroll fly baby, you're going to do that. After you get your laundry going and you do your paper, you're going to work 10 minutes on your zone, 15 if you have to declutter. And then when you get to the 3rd layer of our cake on Friday, it's very easy. This is an easy day, almost a free day. It is car and purse day, and that's not a hard thing to do. If you're working, you can do this on your lunch hour or right before you go in the morning. Just go through your car and get all the junk out. Put it in a Walmart bag and throw it away. Anything that needs to go back home, put it in a Walmart bag, put it on the seat. Maybe shake your mats. That's all you have to do. Those of you at home, just go out to your car and take the stuff in, throw the trash away, and vow to yourself that you're going to remove it every time you turn the ignition off from now on. Yours and your children. Have your children take their own. You don't have to take theirs. If they're big enough to walk and carry a toy, they're big enough to walk and carry their blankie and their toy and their sippy cup, whatever they brought in. Okay. The other thing is your purse. Working people, you won't be able to dump your purse out on the lunchroom table or the break room table because that's rude and embarrassing. You just dig through, get your trash out, throw it away, kind of rearrange things. Those of you at home can dump it out on the floor, put the good things back in, get rid of the things that don't belong. And it is date night. Friday is date night. So I hope that you've planned something or that it's early enough in the day that you can plan something. Look at your budget. Have you budgeted for date night? I do budget for date night, but if you haven't budgeted for date night, then it's not in the budget. Then you're going to do something that costs $0.00, but that you love to do. So if the kids go to bed, maybe you can spread a blanket on the floor in the living room, sit down on that with your husband and have a little late night picnic and watch a movie, or on the comfy couch, or maybe you're just going to popcorn and watch a movie together. And if you're 65, you won't be sitting on the floor more than likely with your husband. You'll be in your comfy chair. Okay, that's it for today. That's all we do today. That is the Flylady system. Let me take a minute to say hello to everyone, and then we'll get into your questions. So let me get back here. Ooh, so many. Okay, I'm just going to run your names. I love you, and good morning to all of you. Michelle, Amanda, Chrissy, Angel, Catherine, Kiona. I'll go back to your comment in a minute, Kiona. Jackie, Rana, Lynn, Pat, Cindy, Margot, Emmanuel from France. Hi, new. Rana, Candace, Jessica, Elizabeth, Denise, Yasmin, Rana again, Nydia Rivera. I'll go back and see what you said in a minute. Janet, inspired by Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Brenda, Betty, Lynn, Jennifer, Brenda, and Debbie. Okay, one thing I did see is where do I buy the mugs? The mugs show up for me on my iPhone when you're holding the phone like this, not horizontal, but like this. There's a little thing that pops right up that says shop. That's where you get the mugs. If you have an Android, I don't know. I know that when you go on a PC, that the video is up, and then under the video is a place to buy it. So maybe if you can't get it on your phone, or if any of you have an Android and figured out how to do it, let me know. Okay, thanks for your questions. Thanks for your support. All right, the next thing is, I'm going to just go to these bigger ones. Kiona said, I had more visitors than expected yesterday, and the system helped me to be totally prepared for company. Yes, ma'am. Proud of you, Kiona. Rona said, glad I caught you. Okay. Cindy, I'm glad you caught me too. Cindy almost made it 100% to the 20% club. Good girl. These are little high fives I'm giving you. Very unladylike, but I like it. Bonjour, Emmanuel. So I'm glad you're here from France. I don't know if I speak French very well, but je parle du français un petit peu. Mais mes connaissances est très limitée. And je ne comprends pas ce que vous dites most of the time. Okay, Nydia, I have been on winter break and have been getting everything done. I go back to work on Monday and I am nervous that I won't be able to continue as well as I have been. Yes, you will. Get those nerves out of the picture. They do not belong here. You're a confident woman. You're an alpha. You can do this. I did it for 40 years. Not the whole 40 years, but I did it. I worked for 40 years, and I know the difference between doing the Flylady system, just like I just described it. And if you didn't hear it, go back and listen to this video again in the beginning. And I know it works. Okay. So you can do it, Nydia. Inspired by Nikki. I want to say that Nikki and I are doing a collab in February. Just keep your ears open, keep your eyes open. It's going to be a month long and it's going to be awesome because Inspired by Nikki is a gifted videographer. Gifted. Okay. Aren't you, Nikki? Let's see if there's anything else. Okay. Good morning to Debbie, to Libby, to Gretchen, to Jessie from West Palm Beach. Angel said it shows up the same way for her. I guess that she means on her Android, so I don't know why you're not getting it, some of you. Michelle, if you close the chat, the shop option comes up with Android. Okay, there you go. Close the chat and you'll see it. Jessie, so we put the Christmas decorations away during the zone work? No, it's a whole separate thing. You're going to do your zone work like you normally do. If you like next week is, you're not going to be in zone 5, the living room, if that's where your Christmas tree is, until the end of the month. So absolutely not. You just do it as a separate thing. It's just one of those things that happens like Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter. These things happen so few times during the year that it's just a little extra time that you do it. Okay. Emmanuel understood what I said. That's so awesome. Are you French, Emmanuel? Your last name is Smith. I don't know if you are or not. Just because you're in France doesn't mean you're French, right? Let's see. Janet, I am not feeling it today. Okay. Let me get you by the shoulders. It's not about feeling it. I love you, Janet, but it's not about feeling it. It's about doing it. There's a lot of times we don't feel like doing things, like changing a dirty diaper, but we do it. So I want you to do it. Just do it. Do it whether you feel like it or not, and you're going to feel better once it's done, and you're going to feel more inspired once it's done. Sometimes we have to put, it's like a catch-22. We just have to do it. Okay. Let's see. What happened? That's Janet. So, okay, Janet, hugs and kisses. Emmanuel said she understood what I said. Okay, Brenda Reed. Hey, I just realized it's my car day and I'm getting a new tire. Go you! Go you! I got new tires on my car day, and then I wrecked my car 3 days after I got my, on New Year's, was it New Year's Day? January 2nd, wrecked my car. Didn't hurt anybody, but hit the curb and ruined my new tire. Had to get a new tire again. So I have 5 new tires in the span of a week. And 2, what do you call when they adjust the tires and not the balance, but the other thing. Yeah, but they didn't charge me the second time because they're good people. Libby says, I wasn't sorting the paper into file, trash, and inbox. That worked great. Talking about the closet inspired me to match shirts. Awesome. I'm so glad. That's organizing, getting like things together. Hi, Dickie. Emmanuel said, gonna clean my kitchen while I listen to you before the twins wake up. Oh, double trouble. Awesome. Thank you. Nikki said, looking forward to those videos. Me too, Nikki. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a blessing to all the fly babies and all the people who follow your people who aren't fly babies. It's going to be a blessing. Kat, this is Candace. Thank you for what you do, for your reminders of us being confident and alpha. It's helping other parts of my life, not just in the house. That's the truth. The Flylady system is kind of everything. It really is. It's kind of a way of thinking. And being the alpha is a way of thinking, a way of being. So yes, awesome. And alpha doesn't mean mean. It doesn't mean ugly. It means that you just know what you're doing and you're in charge. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Nydia said, thank you. Emmanuel said, oui, French. She speaks French. She is French. Vanessa, good morning. Janet said, thank you. You're welcome, Janet. Jessie said, how do working flyers best do the system? Zone work on the weekend? No, not necessarily. If you listen to the beginning of this video, I address the payroll people. So go back and listen and you'll hear exactly how I recommend you do it. But if you can't get something done, because there are those days when you just can't, then yes, it's going to be Saturday morning. Trish the Dish, good morning. Cat and Mr. B. Brenda, oh no, glad everyone is okay. Yeah, everyone's fine. It was just, I just ran into a curb at 35 or 40 miles an hour. It wasn't good. And my airbags went off, which tore up the inside of my car because my side airbags went off. And I'm waiting on those to get repaired now. What a way to start the year, huh? Okay. Margot, I wasn't feeling it either, but after that shoulder shake, I'm out of bed now. Thank you. Now I'm doing it. Yes, you are, Margot. Yay. See, Janet, I wasn't just shaking your shoulders. I was shaking everyone's shoulders, but in a loving way. Please don't take it ugly. Jennifer, it's so true. I wasn't feeling it yesterday, and I did all my errands with my hyper boys. Not easy, but felt so much better pushing through to the end yesterday. I bet you were tired, but good for you. YSK17, hello, I'm Yana. Hi, Yana. New here, but I've been watching your videos and getting familiar with the system. Awesome, welcome, Yana, and thank you for putting your name in when it's not in your title thing. I appreciate it every time. It really helps me. Lynn Core, good morning. Rana said, good morning. Gretchen said, Gretchen Berkey, what is your new schedule with your parents? It seems like you're home more. Yeah, I don't stay overnight, so it's like a job. I get there at 9 in the morning, and I leave at between 5:30 and 6 in the evening. And they're on their own in the evening, and it's working out great for them and myself and my sisters, and I felt so much better. So thank you very much. Actually, today, remember I told you Larry was sick, so he's getting better, but I'm with him today. What do you do when husband does not want to get rid of old magazines? I put them in a pile just waiting to see what he says. That's a good idea. I wonder if he can name all the magazines in that pile. Just saying. Denise, good morning. Mr. B. Jesse, okay, thanks. Joined late. That's okay. Annette, happy New Year. Happy New Year, Annette. Kathy Jones, good morning. Rosie Dawn, having grandchildren over tomorrow for family fun day to help take ornaments off the tree. Excellent idea. I love it. I loved your latest Weight Watcher video, Jessie said. Thanks, Jessie. That's very sweet of you. Wendy, hello from Wisconsin. Hi, Wendy. Stay warm. Misty says, good morning. Brenda Reed's got to run. Car's ready. Awesome, Brenda. Enjoy your day. Great idea, Rosie. O-face from Patricia. Judith, you're a soprano, a mezzo-soprano? Judith Vandendul. Lovely, Kat. I'm in India and doing all the routines. Going very well. Thanks so much. And I became a Patreon member too. Judith, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. I love having you on here. When I talk to you in a little strongly, it just means it's that important to me for you to get it done, because I know that you are going to benefit so much. I'm not going to benefit from it. You're going to benefit from it. So when I talk to you in a firm way, remember that I love you and that I want it so bad for you. And sometimes I think, oh my goodness, they're just really going to be upset with me for talking that way. But it's so important to me for you. And sometimes I feel like it might not be important for you as important as it is for me for you. I want it for you. So until you can have the belief, I'll believe it for you. I know it can happen. And I want it for you that bad. Okay. Mickey, been a while. Good morning. Got to go back to Flylady. Come on back. Come on back. Get back to Flylady. I throw away one magazine each week or tell him to keep them in the garage until he looks through them, Rhonda says. You know, everybody's got to do it their own way. I just want you to think about it. Just think about it. That's why I said I wonder if he knows all the magazines in there. And if he does, then you're in trouble. Jessie B, what time tonight for the evening motivation? It's going to be probably 6 p.m., but it could be as late as 8, but probably 6 because Larry gets tired and he doesn't want to stay at the desk that late right now. Oh, and also let me tell all of you, I'm going on vacation Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm going to be out of town. And I mentioned it before, I'm going with friends, 4 friends. We're going to go, Larry's getting better. So I'm going to go with them. Saturday, I'll be doing my morning motivation. But Saturday evening, I'm going to try, I know that's an ugly word, but I'm going to be with my friends. I'm going to see if I can slip away and do like a 15-minute evening motivation. It is going to be really short. And then a 15-minute morning motivation and evening morning motivation. Each of those days except Wednesday, I'll do a full evening motivation because I'll be home. Okay? So they're going to be brief because I'm on vacation and the girls will be waiting to go do something fun. Okay? Okay. Let's see, where were we? And I don't know about the lighting down there because I don't think I'm going to take these lights with me. That would be just rude. Gretchen, Catherine, my husband has the same thing with magazines piled on the side of the bed table. When they get too much, I put them under his side of the bed. Jennifer, we need to push Kat. Thank you, no problem. We need the push cat. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Michelle, have you ever had jury duty? I go, you know what, I think I turned this around. Hold on. There you go. Instead of my window, you can see me. Have you ever had jury duty? No. I've been a voting member of this society since I was 18 years old, voting in every election. I don't have recs except for that one I just had. Only other rec that I ever had was when I was a teenager in college when I ran into the car in front of me looking at a boy coming out of a Burger King. And I don't get tickets. And so I don't understand why I was never called. And maybe I'm knocking on wood now, maybe I don't want to go, but I always thought it would be fun to go. Let's see. And now I actually can't go because I care for my parents. And if emergency happens, I can't be in the middle of a jury thing. What did I miss? Okay. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Give me just a second to catch back up to your question. Okay. I go next week. I'm so introverted. I hate doing things like that. Any tips? Just be the alpha. Just be the alpha of your emotions. When you're there, if you feel that if you have to deliberate, most people don't even make it to the jury. But if you do make it and you're on a jury, just remember it's a collaboration, but everybody has to express how they really feel. So this is a person's life you're talking about, so take it seriously and say how you really feel and vote how you really feel. Okay, don't let people influence you. Listen to good reasoning. And if it makes sense, then accept that. But if it doesn't make sense to you, then you hold out, even if you're the last person. If it doesn't make sense to you, we're talking about a person's life. Okay, that's my opinion. Everybody's got one. Okay, let's see. I went back too far. Oh, you guys are so awesome today. There are 81 of you on here and 8 thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are appreciating my firmness. Thank you. Trish the Dish. I've been following my routines really well this week. Good, Trish. And my laundry is completely caught up. And my front porch looks the best it's looked in a year. Go me. Go you, Trish. Go you. Your whole house can be like that. Just follow the system. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. And the more you do it, the easier clutter is going to show up and be able to get gone like that. You're not going to clutter up once you get it nice and organized if you've done it yourself. So, yay. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, Margot, appreciate the firmness. Doesn't feel bad at all. Okay, yay, Margot. Emmanuel, I love the firm voice. It's what we need and always makes me get moving. That's awesome, Emmanuel. Have fun on vacation. Thanks, Jessie B. We'll miss you, but wish you have a great time. I'll still be here, but it just won't be in my office. Judith would love you to be there, but also enjoy the holiday. but I'm still going to do the little 15 minutes. I'm just not going to do like 30 minutes. Catherine, thanks for the ideas, ladies, about the magazines. Love them. Awesome. I love this sisterhood where we share with things. View changed, Nydia said. Awesome. I think that means your view changed. Turn your phone around. Oh, that's what you're... Darn it, I thought you meant your view of things changed based on what I said. But no, I pushed the button and you saw my window, which needs a curtain. Husband's magazine. Mine has 4 to 5 stacks that are each almost 3 feet tall, thankfully neatly stacked in the basement, but I have no rights to them. LOL. Okay. Dude from the neighborhood. All right, dude from the neighborhood. Happy New Year from Finland. Mary Winter, you balance form and love extremely well. I pray my 12-year-old boy, amputee, gets a wife even half like you. He will be so blessed. Is he an above-the-knee amputee, or has he lost his arm? What part is amputated? Not that it matters, because here's the deal. Here's what let me stop right now and tell you something. When my kids were little, they saw a man who was burned on TV or something, and they said, "Oh, Mama, how could anyone love him?" And I said, "Let me ask you a question. Do you love your daddy?" "Yep." "Would you love him if he had all of his legs and arms?" "Yes." "But do you love him if he only has his one leg gone?" "Yes." "What if Daddy had 2 legs gone? Would you still love him?" "Well, yeah." "What if he didn't have arms or legs? Would you still love him?" "Well, yeah, he'd still be Daddy." "That's right, he would still be Daddy." "What if he got burned up and didn't have arms and legs? Would you still love your daddy?" "Yeah." I said, "That's right, because you don't love a person's body, you love a person's heart." And my daughter Karen, shortly after that, drew a little crayon drawing, and it's a man standing up with his arms out to his side and his legs are spread and one of the legs is gone above the knee. And she wrote in early childhood spelling, "Even though you're handicapped," underneath, "you can do it." And my husband still has that saved. It was so precious. So even though your son is quote, handicapped, he's still a whole person. He's still a whole heart, and he still can do almost everything everybody else can do. And everybody has something wrong. Everybody. It's not that it's wrong. It's just it's who we are now. So remember that, and I pray for your son that he'll have a beautiful wife. I know he will. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay. All right, let's go back here and let's do this. That was Mary, right? That was Mary. Okay, Mary Winter. Ooh, Larry found you, Judith, and he put your link out here. Everybody, check that link that Larry put on for Judith. We're going to see her singing. She's a soprano. I'm so excited you did that, Larry. Thank you. Awesome, Judith. Very excited for you. Elizabeth Whaley Avery, I am the one with the magazine problem, but since I started Flylady again at the end of September, I've gotten rid of 6 grocery paper bags full of magazines, and I keep it down to about 12. Go, girl. See, you changed your mind and you changed your life. You changed your lifestyle, and I'm so proud of you. You got rid of a lot of things, a lot of bags, 6 grocery bags. That's a bunch, paper ones. You would be a great juror, firm but kind, Jesse says. Marty says, yes, 17. Oh, a basement. Don't ever move to Florida. Oh, YSK 17. Oh, a basement. Don't ever move to Florida. Did you say something about your basement that I missed? I'm sorry. That was Yana, right? I'm trying to remember your name. Ron, that's my sister Marty commenting, Yana. Ronna said, great deal, Elizabeth. That's so amazing. So proud of you. Sophia Basil, good afternoon from Sweden. Good afternoon. Ooh, I have a question for you. Is it Sweden that does this? Or is it Switzerland? Is it really and truly true what I read online that says that people in Sweden, I think, one of the things they do for the New Year's is throw cream on the floor and leave it as a sign of richness? Could that possibly be true? I don't know. Maybe it was not Sweden, but that's what I thought I read. And I said, that sounds a little far-fetched to me. But let me know, Sophia. Sophia. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm about to drive home from work and discipline myself to get my rest in order for leaving on vacation on Sunday morning. Good girl. Oh, and another thing, in Sweden, do you jump off the furniture onto the floor? Because I think that's what my friend does. Diane in Denmark. Oh, she's in Denmark. Patricia, thank you. Oh my goodness. Patricia sent me $2. Why? You're so sweet. Thank you so much, Patricia. Okay, let's see. Anyway, so I've actually done that before. I didn't do it this year. Jump off the furniture onto the floor to welcome the new year, but I thought it was fun. In Denmark, they do that, though. Let's see. Michelle Kennedy Hawkins, just joining you as I just finished teaching my son's piano lesson. We do it in the morning. Now to finish the AM routine while listening to your encouraging words. I'm so jealous that you can play the piano. I took lessons for 6 or 7 years. I had 3 different teachers. Each time they started over with me, and I can play by ear a little bit, and I can play some of my old pieces, but I really can't play the piano. So good for you, and teaching your son, that's wonderful. Oh my goodness, there's so many things in here. Hold on, guys, don't write me anything else for a minute. Let me just try to catch up. So I'm so glad you're here, Michelle. Marty said, Mary Winter, a surgeon once told me that when our young son was at risk of losing his arm, he will grow up and be a whole man with one less limb. It won't define him. That's true, Marty. Thank you for saying that. And it's true, David almost did lose his arm. It was a terrible accident, but he's good now. Hi, Kat. Megan from Colorado. Hi, Megan. Mary said he's in above the knee and so thankful he's growing now with the desmoid tumor removed. Awesome. Above the knee, that would be hard, I know, because he's growing to those expensive legs to replace over and over again. Oof. But you know what? Little guys are so wonderful. They're just so wonderful. They just go and go. Marty Watson, oh, I'm really grateful. Half of it is for storage, which has been the bane of my existence, but I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, doing the zones. Megan, it's been 1 week doing the Flylady again. It's hard to be consistent for me. Megan, it's hard to be consistent, but it's not physically hard. It's emotionally hard. And so that's an attitude thing. You have to just change your mind, have that conversation with your emotional self, and go forward. You can do it. All right, let's see. Let's see. Inspired, that was the sweetest story, made me cry. Oh, Nikki. That's an awesome story, Megan said. Heart from Patricia. You're such a sweetheart and are so inspiring, Nancy said. Rhonda said, my Uncle Nicky is having surgery on his knee. It's been broken so many times that now might have to have an amputation. He can do it. It's not the end of the world. It is harder for older people, but it's not impossible. My morning routine is done, including the cats, Elizabeth said. They're in the middle of eating right now. Sometimes it's so stressful feeding them because I have elderly pets and they don't eat. They walk away. I know. It's hard. Patricia, I just am so grateful for you for sending me a super chat, $2. That's so precious of you. Mary said, thank you, Marty. Love how being so encouraging runs in the family. I'm working on this with my family, 2 boys and 2 girls. Sophia Basil, no, we don't do it in Sweden. Never have heard of it. Cream on the floor. Yeah, I thought it sounded odd. I think it's wrong. I think I saw it on Facebook or something. So good. I'm glad you don't do cream on your floor. I didn't think, and leave it there. I think that's wrong. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It helps more people find Flylady Kat. Thanks, Jessie B. Have a good day, Cindy said. I'm heading out to work. Got called in today. Flu season is coming. Wash your hands, everyone. Will do. And have a great day. You must be a nurse, Cindy. Rana needs my prayers. He's leaving it up to the doctors to decide what to do. Gretchen, I love Diane in Denmark. I love learning the different traditions. Isn't that fun? Henna Simolin. Henna Simolin. I love your videos, Kat. Only problem is that I live in a different time zone, Finland. So it's afternoon, 5 p.m. for me. I'm going to make dinner soon. And you know what? That's okay, because I go over the whole day with you. So in the beginning, if you didn't hear it, I tell you exactly what to do and when to do it. So if you're at that point, you just kick into there and do that. And then know that tomorrow morning, you're going to do the part that I gave everybody for the morning. It might be a day off. And like in Australia, it really is a day, like a day and a half off in some parts of Australia. One of my fly babies lives in the southeastern part of Australia, and it's like tomorrow afternoon there when I talk to her. So I know that can be an issue, but just ching it around a little in your head and say, okay, well, that was for Friday, but I know that Saturday I can do this. Or you can go back and look at a video that I've made for Saturdays in this zone, and that will help you. Okay, Switzerland is cream on the floor. Ah, Switzerland is cream on the floor. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. That could be possibly true. It seems odd. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. Trying to catch up. Give me a minute. Okay. People used to ask me if I could still swim. I keep swimming in circles. That's actually what I asked him when I met him over the phone, and he told me he had one leg. I said, "Can you swim?" And he said, "Yeah, but it makes me so mad. I just swim in circles." He swims fine. Mary Winter said, "Thank you, Kat, for your beautiful spirit while encouraging me." You're very welcome. Sophia, jump off the furniture. Nope, we don't do that in Sweden either. Just fireworks and partying. All right, that's Denmark. So I made a mistake. Kathy Jones, going to meet my son and daughter-in-law to pick up my 4-month-old granddaughter. Oh, for a fun baby day. My morning routine is done, so I feel good about leaving the house. Thank you for your videos. You're welcome, Kathy. Have a wonderful time with your little precious. Jennifer, Diane's new video series and Kat's live right now. Wow, you rock, girls, here for the next 2 weeks. Robin Thompson, my fly baby. LOL, Mr. B, you are too cool. Megan said, "Thank you very much for that inspiration. I appreciate you sharing that with me." You're welcome. I love Diane in Denmark, Elizabeth said. Libby said, "Is there some place I can give magazines instead of throwing them out? I guess recycle, or you can send them to doctor's offices in your area. They appreciate those." Switzerland is cream on the floor. That's what Mickey said. Diana Denmark is the one who inspired me to clean out my closet and drawers, and I got rid of 4 bags of stuff and 5 bags of stuff from that. Awesome. Trish the Dish. Thanks, Kat. Hope you feel better, Mr. B. Megan, I'm going back to work on Monday as a school lunch lady while doing Flylady. Any inspiration? Your advice is really helping me. I work 4.5 hours a day while the kids are in school. Yeah, absolutely. You just do it not during those 4.5 hours. You just do your morning, and when you get back in the evening, you do your evening. You can do it. That's it. You just do it. And you'll be happy you did. Thanks, Trish the Dish from Mr. B. Better every day. Okay, Mr. B, heroes never know it. You are a true hero in my book. I love your spirit too. Aw, true hero story, Mary said. Glad you're feeling better, Mr. B. Thanks, Mary. Just very blessed. Marty Watson, hi, Henna. I have a friend that lives near Joensuu. Is that how you say it? Joensuu in Finland. Do you follow the rug washing routine in the spring? Nikki said, "I'm off to finish my mom's laundry. Thank you for the motivation. It always inspires. I also want to thank you for nominating me for the 50% match on Patreon. That was so kind of you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, and good for you. You've had a wonderful start on Patreon, Nikki, and I love following you on Patreon. I love being one of your patrons. You're very special to me, and I am inspired by you every day. Have a great day, and always remember that you are beautiful." Okay, Henna. Okay, thank you. So I could do those morning things tomorrow morning. Did I understand? You can. You can, Henna. I'm trying to remember, Henna, if you're the one who's... Let me go back and see what your original question was, Henna. Oh, yeah, you're in Finland. Yeah. I'm so crazy. I'm so crazy. Yes, you can do those tomorrow morning, or you can do Saturday morning things and not today's things. You're welcome, Nikki. You can do Saturday morning things and not today's things. So Saturday morning is family fun day. If you can go and put it in your planner what day every day is, and then do the things that are associated with that day in the morning. If you work full-time, that's a different story. You might have to do some work on Saturday. I really prefer you don't do work on Saturday. If you're an at-home fly baby, I prefer that you enjoy your family on Saturday, because Monday through Friday you can get all of it done, because none of it takes long, right? Okay. All right, everyone, it's been 34 minutes. I'm going to go. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I want you to always remember that you are beautiful. Bye.